do that. We've been leading ourselves into the time of prayer, just doing a study of the book of Daniel, right? We've been going through chapter 1 for a while. We're presently in verse 8 of chapter 1. We've done 13 sets for verse 8. And now we're going to the second part of verse 8. And, and you see that verse of scripture says that, but Daniel proposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's delicacies, right? He proposed in his heart. That was something nobody knows, because if whatever you're doing in your heart, nobody knows. It's between you and God, between you and your creator, between you and yourself, right? You can make a decision, nobody knows. The decision is nothing, right? Until what people can see is seen. See, he proposed in his heart to not defile himself with the king's delicacies, not with the wine which he drank. If that was the end of the story, there's a problem. That would just be the same as people that make New Year resolution. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that. That's half-hearted, right? Half-hearted, unless the second part follows it. See, that's why they say that it only takes about 3 months or so for every New Year resolution to last. Why? Emotion. Going through just the breeze. There's no commitment following it. The resolution is useless if there's no commitment, no action to follow it, right? So the second part of that verse is important. He did something about his resolution. He made a decision and he took action concerning it, right? Where if there's no action in line appropriate to your resolution, then your resolution is dead, useless, right? And that's what we see in James chapter 2, right? Verse 14 to 17. And the apostle began to teach us. It says, faith without works is dead. A lot of people say they have faith, but where's your works? Right? Faith without works is dead. It's useless. See, today we have a lot of churches in my country, Nigeria, right? Almost every street. You have a church. Like Gandhi said, we don't have too many Christians. We have church, we have the building. We don't really have too many Christians. We don't really have too many living stones, right? And that's not the reason why Christ came. Right? We're going to celebrate Christmas here. Jesus Christ came, Emmanuel, God with us. He did not come to set up a religion. We've turned into a religion. He did not come to set up a religion. That wasn't God's mind. There was already a religion before he came. There was Judaism, right? Several sects, right? Religion was not our problem. Religion was something that was innate with a fallen man, right? Because when we fell, we lost the consciousness of God. We fell from a place of glory where we were in unity with God, oneness with God, where God was our all in all. We came to a place of lower consciousness, right? Where we were not conscious of God. We lost that glory that kept us at a different plane, so much a plane that we did not recognize that we did not have clothes on because we're clothed with something else, right? But when we lost that glory, we became conscious of carnal, earthly, fleshly things, so much so we recognize that we're not wearing or putting on carnal clothing, right? And God had to give us carnal clothing because we're falling into a different consciousness than the consciousness we're in. In this lower consciousness, it's natural to be religious. It's natural to seek to worship something, right? There's a void that is looking for something to fill it.